Children's Hospital Foundation, the Cameron K. Gallagher Foundation, Jacob's Chance, Trinity Hospital.
Over 40,000 minutes of broadcast time donated.
Beyond Boundaries, the Virginia Down Syndrome Association.
Nonprofits telling their story, maximizing their impact.
Richmond Region Tourism, the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce.
Creating partnerships that make a difference.
Henrico Office of Economic Development.
Mike King Biz, the social enterprise brand.
Girls for Change.
On a mission. Mike King Biz. Mike King Biz. On the mic with Mike. Richmond's premier business radio platform.
Judge you how you judge it, say we going corporate. Nah, we just corner boys with the corner office. I'm at the cap table, what the splits is. Not that cap table, boy, we live this.
Promoting how business can make the community better. No one does it better than Mike King Biz. On the mic with Mike. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Reba Hollingsworth with CBS 6, and I was on the mic with Mike and had a fabulous time. Make sure you tune in every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike King here. This is the Mike King Biz radio show, coming to you from the Mike King Biz studio, which is the global epicenter of social enterprise business. That's what we do here. We're talking all things business related. Well, it's business-ish. You know, it's kind of business. We got some other things thrown in. But what we do talk to is the best and the brightest. Alrighty, so, you know, word on the street. I'm just a, humble public servant. I don't know a lot. But there's a buzz in the street about a new dental practice is opening. So I reached out, as they say, slid into the DMs and said, hey, my name's Mike King. Would you come on the radio show and talk about what you're doing? Doctor, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell folks who you are and what you do.
I'm Dr. Ashlee Goodman-Sabari, and I'm a general dentist, and I'm opening up A to Z Dental Art Studio in Glen Allen. Grand opening is July 26th, so I'm really excited about it. It's my baby, and I'm excited to bring it to the community and share my passion, my dream, and change lives by doing comprehensive dentistry differently.
Okay. What did you want to be when you were growing up?
A clown.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I never thought that I would get to use. My wife told me, Mike, don't even play with this thing right here. Okay, ma'am. A friend of mine, so Smart Lemons, his grandfather is a clown. He was a clown. What was it about being a clown that really appealed to you?
I really enjoy making people smile and laugh and be happy and being the cause of joy. It takes more energy to frown than it does to smile, and making people smile, it does change, their whole feeling.
Okay, did that desire to be a clown get you in trouble at times?
It did.
At times.
Especially as a child.
I was wondering. It was not all fun and game and yucking it up with the family. You were out there making... You got in trouble, but they were laughing at the time where they were lighting you up, I would guess.
Yeah. But I calmed down. I calmed down pretty young, and then my older sister took off for all the mischief.
Okay, so you learned.
I learned.
You
quickly.
learned. Yes, some of that mischief could be problematic.
Yes, it can.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't. I'd rather not be the one catching the heat.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you gave up the desire to be a clown, what did you want to be then?
I wanted to be a medical doctor. I wanted to be an OBGYN.
Okay.
Yep, and I carried that through all the way up until college, and then...
What school was that?
I went to Bennett College for Women.
Oh, I got a Bennett College story. Okay, go ahead.
in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm a Bennett Belle. I went to Bennett College for Women, and I did internships every single summer at many universities around the country. And then I realized in one of my internships, because I wanted to make sure if I'm going to do it, it's going to be my passion. And I realized when I was shadowing in the ER, and I was taking the medical history, And I was like, the death and the sickness, and nobody was happy. And I just was like, I can't do this. So I knew at that moment that going to medical school was not the path that I wanted to take to be a medical doctor. Then it diverged into research. I lost my grandfather from prostate cancer. And then, so I said I wanted to find a cure for cancer. So I did a program at Tufts University doing research. And I was really good at it, and, you know, it was really successful. But I didn't like how it had no human interaction. So I asked my my boss at the time, you know, I was like, I want to try dentistry. I have some friends that's in dental school, and they tell me to check it out, and they think that I would really like it. And my mother's been saying it for a long time. Do you have a dentist I can shadow what they do? And I went to shadow a dentist and fell in love.
So they had you at hello.
They had me at hello. He showed me pictures of before and after, how he was transforming smiles and changing people's lives, and I was getting it. And I feel like when it's your path, it progresses easily in that direction for you. He was teaching me, you know, the language and, you know, what surfaces and all that kind of stuff. I was his dental assistant, and I was understanding it immediately and retaining it. And I was so intrigued. And I said, I could do this every day. And then I liked how he was his own boss, and, you know, it was me. And I applied, and I got a full scholarship to Case Western Reserve University.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
That is a very beautiful thing. Okay, so how long have you been a dentist?
11 years.
Okay, 11 years. When did the bug start to bite you about getting your own practice?
Oh, the bug's been biting for a while.
The bug's been biting.
The bug's been biting.
Well, what, you been running?
I've been running from the bug.
Okay.
Well, you know, COVID happened. A lot of things happened. And then, you know, having children and the fear of, you know, losing the check, the job security. But I just couldn't take it anymore.
You couldn't take it.
I couldn't take it anymore.
You had to wake up to the calling.
I had to. When I didn't have the ability to give the care that I wanted to give because of it's being dictated by whoever owns the office.
Okay. So they're setting the culture.
They're setting the culture.
And now you're ready to do your own thing.
Yes.
Okay, so from the time you thought about, I'm going to do this, to where we are coming up very shortly, how long has that process been? And what was the one moment where you're like, or two moments. One, man, I don't know if I made the right choice. I'm done. I'm done. And then the other one is, okay, I got this thing.
So this has been in the making probably for about a year now.
That's all?
Yeah, about a year.
Oh.
Yep. But the idea, I would say about 18 months total in the making. And then an idea that I said I can't do this, that probably happened about a few days ago. It's a lot. It's a lot.
And you got a big team. I was asking you, who's your social media person, and you just kept naming off you.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's me for right now, but I am working on hiring some people to get me some help. But, you know, I'm just so big on, I want to provide the experience. I want to be as hands-on as possible when I'm laying down the foundation. I think the foundation is the most important. You can't build a strong house on a weak foundation. So I want to oversee everything, and I think that's in the natural instinct of most doctors, is having that control. So that's why. But every time I walk in the building, or every time I discuss it with people, or every time I discuss it with my patients, and how proud people are of me, and how I'm setting an example, not just for myself, but generations behind me, and my patients are proud of me, and all that I've accomplished is my, you know, awesome proud.
All right, how can people get information about your practice?
Yes, so we are everywhere. www.a-z dentalartstudio.com. And we are also on Facebook, azdentalartstudio.com, and same for Instagram, azdentalartstudio.com.
How do you set good culture when you're, like you said, that you're laying a foundation for this thing? How do you lay the culture for it?
So the culture is implemented through the passion, the values, the core values. So, being patient-centric and focused on patient care, always dedicating to team growth and education, and always willing to work with each other and respect each other. I feel like having core values, and that when you're brought on board, you know that you uphold those core values consistently, that you create the culture. We will always respect each other, we will always be dedicated to learning, and we will always be focused on patient care and patient experience. Those are our core values.
What's it like, people come in and hurting to the dentist's office?
Yeah.
What's it like when they leave and they're not in the same condition that they were when they got there? What's that feel like as a dentist?
It's extremely rewarding. It's why we do what we do. And I think that that's one of my driving forces, is to be different. And I provide comprehensive dentistry because I refer out very little patients. I do everything in-house. And I've taken courses and training, advanced training, so that by specialists, so that I could be able to provide those services painless to my patients. So I like to change the narrative. So if a patient comes in and they need a root canal, well, I'm able to give you that instead of sending you back out in pain. And if you need a tooth pulled, I'm able to do that painlessly for you, and changing the narrative, because a lot of patients have bad experiences, whether it stemmed from childhood or adulthood, and I would like to be able to give them that one-on-one interaction, and that I'm very patient is all I tell my patients. I'm not going to rush the process. If you're not numb, I'm not working. I'm going to sit here, we're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about in life, and that's why I created A to Z, so I can have more time with my patients instead of popping in and popping out.
There you go. One last time, how can people get information about your practice?
You can reach us at 804-767-2507 to book an appointment. You can also book online at azdentalartstudio.com. We look forward to seeing you. July 26th is the grand opening. Come out, get some refreshments, win some raffle prizes, enjoy some music, and meet us.
There you go. Best and the brightest out there. Extremely proud of what you're opening. Also, folks, get out there and support her and all the things that you do. On the mic with Mike, as I always say, make sure you take care of our sponsors and advertisers. One, because the microphone ain't free, and my grandkids need stuff, and as well as, we need to stay on the air. So, on the mic with Mike, the best business radio program.
Mike with Mike from Michael Mike. Spot the mic.